Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Blanco the Slime, and it's time for your what to buy and what to avoid in GTA Online this week. Of course, we cover these every single week when Rockstar decides to put out the GTA Online updates, which happens to be every Thursday. For those of you who don't know, if you live on Mars for the last 10 years, they do these updates every Thursday, and we do cover them usually every Friday or Saturday, and we cover pretty much the things that are on sale, if there's any money bonuses, what you want to invest your time into, but also, like what activities you should be doing for the most amount of money, but also the sales and stuff like that, where you should be investing your money and if you should be, falling for any of these discounts that Rockstar is giving us. Now, this week, thankfully, is a very, very, very good week, and we're going to get into all of that stuff as I'm tumbling down this mountain. I just need you guys to hit that like and sub button. It takes 1 second of your time, and of course, it helps the channel grow tremendously and helps the video perform in the YouTube algorithm. But anyway, I don't want to take too much more of your time. Let's get into the video. So let's start off the video with my personal favorite part. That's the discounts. Of course, this is going to be saving you a ton of money. And the first car that we have on sale this week is the Bravado Banshee GTS. This is a newer car, of course, that dropped with the most recent DLC. It is the fastest car in the game with HSW. And now that everyone does have HSW, I definitely recommend this car. It's easily one of the best in the game. Definitely cop the Bravado Banshee GTS. You will not regret it. With the HSW, it's a monster, and it still has really good handling for how fast. It's not how fast, it is the fastest car in the game. Still has good handling. Another car I could really recommend. These are some really good sales. The Obey 8F Drafter. You could get this car for a little bit over 500K. And in my opinion, it's not like the best performing or nothing like that, but it looks sick. It's based off of Audi, I think like A5 Coupe. It looks absolutely sick. The customization is really good. And for the price, honestly, I don't think you're getting a better car for 502,000, possibly in the entire game. And I'm not even exaggerating. I don't think for 500K, you're getting a better car than the Obey 8F Drafter. And it sounds sick. Like the exhaust system on this car sounds really good. So if you're a car guy, you're into that type of stuff, definitely go grab that. Now, a car that I can't recommend that is on sale this week, the Pegassi Tesseract. Even if this thing was free, I wouldn't recommend it. It's absolutely horrible. Acceleration's good because it's like electronic or whatever, but the car's disgusting. The customization is disgusting. If you're a Tesseract person, you know what I'm saying? Like, just let me know down below if you're a Tesseract person. Me personally, I hate that car. But anyway, next up, we do have the Pegassi Infernus Classic. Now, not a great car by any means, but for that price, you really can't go wrong. It's under $1 million. And also, it is a classic. It is an OG car. It was removed, I believe, for a very long time until recently. Rockstar added it back to the website when they made like a bunch of cars, Amani Tech capable and stuff like that. But moving on to Southern San Andreas, we do have the Dinka Postalot. I don't really know how to pronounce that, but honestly, I would not suggest this car. Even if it was free, I wouldn't be able to suggest that car. Let's move on to Warstock Cash and Carry, where we do have the Pyro on sale for just under $3 million. Honestly, I could definitely recommend this vehicle, even if you don't have the trade price. If you do have the trade price, then of course, I recommend it even more, but it is pretty fast. It's good for dog fighting. It's just pretty dope. And especially now with the more spaces that you can have in your hangar with the Mackenzie Airfield, DLC that they just added about like 2-3 weeks ago. You can have 20 extra spaces now. So definitely now is a good time to get these type of aircraft that maybe before wouldn't have made your top 10, but now with those extra spaces, we could definitely use them. But this right here is the holy grail. The holy grail of this weekly update is the Night Shark. I suggest getting this car to everybody, even for the base price, but when it's on sale, I recommend it times 1,000. Man, this car is one of my favorite cars in all of GTA, probably my top 10 favorite cars in the entire game. It's heavily armored, it's fast, it handles well, it's good off-road. The thing is a beast. Now, for the last vehicle that we have on sale on the websites is going to be the Canada. Mind you, this is not the weaponized Canada, so keep that in mind. This is the base Canada. You can't store it, I don't believe, in your hangar. You have to like call it in through Pegasus. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I definitely can't recommend this aircraft. Let's see if anything else is on sale really quick. No. So the only vehicle on sale at Leaders Travel is going to be the Canada. It's non-weaponized. It is the fastest helicopter in the game, but it sucks, man. Honestly, you're better off just buying a Sparrow or something like that. I really see no need purchasing this over the Sparrow. The Sparrow is probably slightly slower, but it has way better weapon and just tactics and just gadgets and stuff like that. So definitely don't buy the Canada. You will be wasting your money. I definitely cannot recommend it. Now, the next segment we have is called Money Moves. This is where I will pretty much go over in detail everything you can do this week for some extra money. So first up, like I mentioned earlier, we have a very, very good week this week. 2x money on all Hangar sale missions. So that's double money on all your Hangar sale missions. So that will reward you around $7 million with the full Hangar if you do all the bonuses. Don't worry about that. I will be making a video coming out in about a day or two, pretty much going over how to properly run your Hangar and how to get the most you can out of that double money. But also it is 4 times money if you have GTA Plus. So honestly, it might be worth paying that $7 just to have 4 times money this week, because that will bring you to $14 million with a full Hangar sale. So again, I will be making a video on how to get $14 million in one sale. I don't know if there's ever been a time in GTA Online that you can make $14 million in one transaction legitly, like without hacks and stuff. So we will see. Let me know down in the comments below, but I believe that is the biggest bonus of all time ever in GTA Online. 4 times money on the Hangar is absolutely bonkers. Last bonus is, of course, 200K for completing the Oscar flies again. That is the last finale for the Mackenzie Airfield Hangar, so you will get an extra 200K for that. For those of you who don't know, I do have a video on that if you want to go check it out. You can make up to 750K on it, so plus the 200, that's a $950,000 payout. Definitely worth doing and committing your time to. It only takes about 40 minutes. But anyway, let's move on down to the casino. Now that we covered the best way to make money this week, let's talk about some free stuff that you guys could pick up. And that, of course, is the Lampadati Corsetta, however you want to pronounce it. Personally, one of my favorite cars in the game, probably like top 15, top 20. Performance isn't like too crazy, but honestly, I really like the way it looks. It's based off like that Super Maserati coupe in real life. I forget what it's called. But it looks really, really good. I like the rims on it. And if you could get this thing for free, definitely make your way down to the casino this week. I mean, you have free access to the casino and you can spin the wheel and get a really dope car for free. So why not? Now, we do got to keep tradition for these videos. I usually do give you guys a live spin. So we're going to go ahead and spin and let's see what we could do. Let's go. Let's get it rolling. Let's keep good momentum, good energy. I don't think I've won a car yet on live while doing one of these videos for you guys. It looks like we might. Nah, it's going to stop. It's going to stop. Damn. I think that was the closest I ever got to winning the car while recording live. I've won cars many times. It's just never when I do the live spin. I guess you guys must be the bad luck. It's all your guys' fault. It can't be me. It can't be me. I don't attract bad luck. It must be you guys. I'm just playing, guys. I love every single one of you. But anyway, let's leave the casino. Let's head down to the LS car meet for some more free stuff. We all like free stuff, right? We have the 4x4 Caracara. To be honest, this is one of my favorite cars in the entire game. I feel like I've been saying this pretty much about like everything that every single car that's been shown. Excuse me, this is not the 4x4 Caracara. This is actually just the Vapid Caracara. I do want to make that correction. But all you have to do is place top 5 for 2 days in a row. It's literally one of the easiest challenges ever, and you do get a really dope pickup truck. So if you're into those type of things, definitely do that. It's a very easy challenge. But next up, we have the HSW Test Track vehicle that, of course, is going to be the OG Bravado Banshee. But you don't want to buy it from there because it has deep customization by default, which makes the car more expensive. So you'd rather just get it from the website for $100,000 and then put the HSW yourself. Now let's go over the regular test track vehicles. We have the LCC Hexer, the Bravado Verlier, and the Shyster Deviant. I'm not gonna lie, these 3 cars, I can't really recommend the first 2, but this Shyster Deviant, I don't own it. I actually don't own this car, but it looks sick. This is my first time seeing it actually like in person and actually having a chance to admire it. And to be honest, especially if you're into like muscle cars, that car looks sick. I think I'm going to pick up the Shyster Deviant this week. But the Bravado Verlier, it looks cool, but do not be fooled by it. The customization is absolutely trash. You don't really want to get this car. It doesn't really perform well. It's whatever. I bought the car because it looked really cool, and I probably drove it once since I've got it. It's just been collecting dust in the garage. So definitely skip on that. Get the Shyster Deviant. It looks sick. Let's move on to Simeon's though. Simeon's got some heat. I can't even lie. Simeon's definitely got some heat this week. You just want to skip over that first motorcycle right there. But moving on right here, we do have the Dubachi Rapid GT. To be honest with you, this car looks sick. It's an OG car. It's a cabrio, so it is convertible drop top. That is absolutely sick. I wish it was hard top, but we can't get everything we want. Next up, we have the Fister Comet. This is a removed vehicle, and yes, this is the one that you can upgrade at Benny's. So honestly, the Dubachi Rapid GT and the Fister Comet, I could recommend both of them. I think both of them are under like 200K, so you really can't go wrong. I think the Fister Comet's only 100K, so you really can't go wrong with either one of those. And then, of course, we do have the Dubachi Massacro, which also looks absolutely sick. quick. These OG Dubachi cars, they aged really well. Like, they still look good 10 years later. These cars came out 10 years ago. They still look really good. They're still really cheap, especially in today's GTA market. Definitely pick you up the Masacro, the Rapid GT, and the Fiesta Comet. I could definitely recommend all three of these. Not bad for Simeon's this week, man. Simeon's definitely has some heat this week. You got to give it to Simeon's, man, because normally Simeon's sometimes got some straight doo-doo. Speaking of straight doo-doo, we have the luxury autos. We have the wide body, it's supposed to be like the Toyota Supra. I forget the name of it, the Jester. Honestly, man, this car is trash. It looks really cool, but you can't change the color of it. You have to keep that like purple and green design. Stay away from it. I bought it, never drove it after I bought it once I realized the customization is terrible. Now, this car right here, it's called like the Volkswagen Hammer or something like that. Benefactor Volkshammer something. It's some weird long name. But honestly, I have an admiration for that car because I owned one in real life in white. So I definitely suggest buying that car. But anyway, let's move on to some final ways to make some quick money. The priority file this week, paying $310,000, is going to be the black box file, and that is going to be in the garment factory business. Again, this will pay $310,000. It should only take about 40 minutes of your time. So just another way, if your businesses are running dry, if they don't got the supplies, if you don't got the sale missions ready, if you're waiting, for Rooster. Speaking of, I forgot to mention that Rooster has 2 guaranteed crates when you source them in the Hangar. But again, I'll make a video on that tomorrow or the day after, so don't worry about that right now. Let's move on to the salvage yard. Womp, womp, womp. This business sucks. There's barely any claimable cars, and this week is no different. And it almost looked like they put the same 2 cars. I had to look at it twice to see. They had like these 2 yellow just SUVs. I was like, did they really get so lazy to the point that they just put 2 of the same cars as the robberies? But thankfully, that's not what they did. That would have been really bad if they did that, though. I really would have looked at Rockstar sideways if they put 2 of the same cars up for robbery. I think that would have been a new low for the salvage yard. For me personally, that probably would have been the last time I ever stepped foot in there. Now, just to wrap us up for, again, some final ways to make money, we do have the HSW time trial, which, by the way, is available to everybody now, including PC, since y'all got that new upgrade. So definitely get these done every week. They pay $250,000. And then we have the regular time trial. Let me find it. Give me 1 second. Where is it? There it goes. This one pays $100,000. So with these 2, you can make another $350K. So just think about it, man. With all the free things you could do, with all these little ways to make money this week, it adds up. You can make a lot of money this week. It's a really good week for GTA Online. And I definitely suggest getting these time trials done. They only take like 2 or 3 minutes of your time, and the pay is not bad. $100K for the regular time trial, $250 for the HSW. Really not bad. You can't ask for too much more. But anyway, that does wrap us up for this week. We have an incredible week on GTA Online. Let me know down in the comments below if you're excited for this week. Let me know if you're going to get GTA Plus for that 4 times money on the Hangar. Again, I will have a video dropping tomorrow. I probably won't have the gameplay of me actually selling a bunker at 4 times money because I don't have GTA Plus. I probably won't even be able to get gameplay of me selling it at double money because, I don't really have the time to fill up that Hangar by tomorrow. It does take quite a while, but I will use like I do have a video of like regular gameplay of me selling a Hangar from back in the day. So I probably will just have to recycle that and then just kind of put the numbers on screen for you guys so you can see how much you would make with the double money and stuff like that, the 4 times money. And also I will explain to you the best way to use the Hangar. So definitely be out on the lookout for that video and that guide for the Hangar business to make the most money possible and to make it the most efficiently. But anyway, if you made it all the way to the end, take 1 second of your time, hit that like and subscribe. And until the next video, peace out, boys.